Are you living on autopilot? Is the question that you need to ask yourself that break the cycle. Imagine there's a guy named Sam. He's just like one of us. He doesn't work out, eats junk food, hang out with the people, losers, and thinks that the weekend is for fun. And he mainly doesn't have any purpose. He doesn't have a thing to do. Just wasting time and being in a circle and stuck in a circle where he wastes down his potential and also his energy. But one day he realized that he need to change. Okay, I need to change. So what the things I need to change? He thinks that this isn't he. So at that time, at that night, he started writing the goals or the things that he need to do in the next day. He felt some fire in himself, but that didn't last. You know why? Because he's stuck in a cycle where he need to improve, but he can't break that cycle. The reason he can't break the cycle, you know why? Is he born like that? He doesn't have some motivation or something? Of course not. You and me can relate to this character, right? That's why you're watching this video. See, I once was a Sam. I need to change. I wanted to change, but it quite doesn't work well for me because the goal to change doesn't change. The motivation that I had didn't change. But soon I realized that the one question I need to ask myself, and you need to ask yourself, is why? Why is the question you need to ask yourself? Because why is the most powerful word in the book of self-improvement. If you want to improve, if you want to change your life, right? You need to ask yourself why you need to change. Why? Because the stronger the why, the greater the change. So the most important thing you need to ask yourself, why? I'm recording this video because I was related to this character. I think most of you also relate to this character, right? So I wanted to help you to tackle the situations that are coming in your life. I wanted to give the solutions to the problems that you are facing right now. So I want you guys to listen very carefully about what I am about to tell, right? And I promise this video will change your life. And I found my purpose that I need to give solutions to the people. I need to give value. I need to give the advice to the people that maybe change some of your lives, right? Because I see most of the people around me are stuck in a cycle where they need to change but they can't. So I want to genuinely help you guys. And this video, if you're watching this video is not like some other YouTubers content which is just some bullshit advice. They just hook you to this video and they want you guys to watch the full video, but that doesn't give any advice that genuinely helps you, right? But I'm not here to hook you this video. I'm here to help you. So remember, self-improvement is not just a movement or something else. It's a journey. You need to be in a marathon, not a just race. If you're watching this video, I know you have a burning desire to change, so I'm here to help you. As I was saying, the stronger the why, the greater the change. So I want you guys to close your eyes for a minute with me. Yeah, so ask yourself this question. When did you want it to change? For me, in my life, I want to change in April 2023. That's a turning point for me. And also think for a second, what are the things that you do in order to change? The things that you really wanted to change. The good habits that you need to make or bad habits that you wanted to break, right? So you need to ask this genuine question. How many times Did you use your track or the path to change? Don't lie to yourself. Ask this genuine question and answer from your bottom of your heart. You can say one or two times, but that's a lie, yeah? Multiple times, right? Because I've been through this path and I've been through this process multiple times, right? So, did you think why I can't stick to this plan? Why I can't stick to the things that I need to do? Because you didn't have a strong reason why you need to change. The strong reason for this question, why, is the ultimate one that changes your life. Because if you had an answer to this question, why, you would have break the cycle, right? You would have break the cycle of self-improvement, right? But you didn't have the answer to this question, why. That is the reason you're watching this video and trying to get the answer of it, right? Get the advice from me, right? So listen to me carefully. But see, I really appreciate you watching this video, because most of the people can't watch this video because they don't want to change their lives. Look the people around you. Look the people you're with. They're losers. They're completely losers, right? They don't want to change themselves. They wanted to stay at the rock bottom in their life. But you clicked on this video because you want to change. So you want to know what's wrong in your path, right? So that's the mindset you need to have. That's really great, brother, because the mindset is really matter. In the long term, you will see these rapid results through this mindset. So in the book of self-improvement, rather than reading the pages over and over, you need to take action. You need to apply the things that you have read, right? So the primary step you need to do is actually taking action. So after watching this video, I wanted you guys to take a piece of paper and a pen and sit down comfortably and keep the heading of the paper with your pen, why, just a simple word why, and write down the 5 answers that comes upon your mind, right? The 5 answers, you should at least write the 5 answers, right? Make sure you have a comfortable mind and cut out all the distractions. You can write quickly 2 or 3 answers, but coming to the fourth and fifth answers, they're quite hard to get because it doesn't have any reasons for the why. But trust me, brother, sit down even at least for an hour and a half and try to write all your 5 answers, because I promise you the fifth answer that changes your life, because the fifth answer that I wrote in my life that changed my life, and that brings me to this stage. I know this is difficult to write 5 answers, but you know what? Doing the difficult thing or the hard thing is the most important chapter in the book of self-improvement. So do the hard work, love the hard work. You know, if you're writing the answers or something, the people around you might look at you weird, or people around you might demotivate you. Why are you doing all this kind of stuff? But don't listen to them, because they're completely losers and they don't want to change. So write your 5 answers. Don't get up. Just write your damn 5 answers. Because when I was in the shoes of you, I wanted to write 5 answers. So I sat down and I began writing the answers, right? To this question, why? And as I was coming through the answers, I quickly wrote 2 or 3. But at writing the fourth and fifth answers, I couldn't think of a single reason why. You know, because the creative part of my brain, or the thought process of my brain, is completely fried because of the content that I am absorbing, the degenerate stuff. Yeah, that's the reason that my brain is too much consumed the degenerate stuff. I didn't give up. I just sat for like 2 hours. I think most of you guys can't do it. I can say you probably, I think 5% mostly. I think 5% who are watching this video can do this, because it's so hard, it's so difficult to write answers to this question why. But I want you guys to sit down. I sat down for 2 hours and write down the 5 answers. The last fifth answer is changed my life. It's the one thing that transformed my life into a whole new another. I'm gonna tell you the reason for my why. The reason for my why, the answer to my why is simple. I'm a completely loser. At the beginning of the self-improvement journey, I was weak, socially inactive. I can't, I didn't want to study. I didn't concentrate. I can't focus on a thing. So if someone asks me, oh, who's the example of a complete loser, they would tell my name. Just kidding. But yeah, this is the reason for my why. I'm a complete loser. So at that time, I realized that, okay, the things that I'm doing didn't change. The why has changed me. So I decided to change the things one by one. I took care of myself. I started going to gym. I started eating clean. I'm going to the social events to make sure that I'm connected to the people and being dynamically social. And all these kind of things one by one changed my life, and the results are shocking, really. You can see my picture right here when I was at the moment of self-improvement, but now you know how I changed. It was quite shocking, right? You can't just end, because self-improvement is not just a run. He doesn't, the person who comes first doesn't get any prize in this. It's like a marathon, right? You need to be in a position that you need to learn something, because there always be a part in yourself that doesn't know something, because the world is like a full of mystery. It always surprises with new things, right? See, I improved from the rock bottom stage to this part, but I didn't just leave. Okay, I changed, but I didn't just leave, right? Because there's always be a part in me where I need to learn something. It may be from you guys, or it may be from the people that are around me. It may be from the mentors or someone, but there's always be a part in yourself and also me who wants to constantly learn. So by watching this video and the steps that I told you to follow will completely transform your life. You started to see the things in a different manner, in a different perspective, right? So I wanted you guys to not just watch this video, but also do the steps that I told you, right? To write the answers or another one, but you need to do the action, because action speaks louder than words. I can watch hundreds of videos of Hamza, I can watch hundreds of videos of Tate, but that doesn't change me. That gives me knowledge, but that doesn't change in my life, because you need to apply the things that you have learned, right? That's the most important keyword in the book of self-improvement. Apply. Apply. After watching this video, you can tell, like, someday I will do it, but no, I want you guys to do it right now. And at last, I want to say that I hope this gives you some value, and I hope this advice can help some of you guys. I hope this will inspire you to join a community of self-improvement, right? So I'm also very grateful for you guys for watching this video completely, and also knowing the reason why you're stuck in, and consider me as the same person who has some experience in the journey of self-improvement, and Thank you for watching this video, and remember, if you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes the sacrifice.